Hey, you guys, welcome to James C. Stark Radio. How you doing, gang? Today we got a really cool treat for you. We have a hidden gem right here in the valley. These guys are awesome. They're kicking butt. They got a really cool sound. Put your hands together for Lawless Rocks.
Woo!
Woo!
All right.
Come on!
Yeah.
How are you guys?
We're awesome.
I'm sitting here with Mark Freed and Francis Leon.
That's right. That's
Leon.
right.
Leon.
Hello, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Hello, Germany. Hello, everybody out there.
Hey, you know,
Hello.
speaking of that, yeah, I brought that list of our top 10 countries. We got a whole bunch of them, but listening in our top 10, United States is first. And we got Canada, Germany, France, Puerto Rico, Belgium, Italy, Croatia, the UK, London, and the Philippines. Those are our top 10. Oh, and in the Philippines, I have a special shout out to Joe Sint and the boys there in the neighborhood. You guys are awesome fans. Keep on listening.
All right, Joe.
That's really cool. One more thing, too, before we start. Hold on. I know this is crazy, but we have a new sponsor, you guys, and if I don't plug this person, they're going to kill me. All right, this is a dog grooming business. There's no bones about it. Okay, guys, give Jenny a call, 708-642-2323. This is the totally shameless plug. 708-642-2323. Get your mangy mutt cleaned up again. She'll come to you, too. Check her out at jennylistens@gmail.com if you got to get a hold of her. Again, it's no bones about it. Jenny, you seriously owe me for this. Oh, man. Oh, you're lucky Mom got me talked into that one. All right, you guys. So here, where we sit at the Branch Covidian Hidden Bunker. I love your studio, by the way.
That's
this
right.
is cool.
That's right.
So, Francis, now we're done with that shameless crap there. How did this begin with you and Mark?
Well, actually, me and Mark met at a church. He was giving lessons to guys and girls that were recovering from addiction.
Oh, nice.
And so I walked
Good
in
therapy.
and I
Music
walked
therapy.
in. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
music therapy.
excellent.
It's exactly what it was. I walked in and they said, "Hey, you look like a guitar player. Come on up here." But I never played a lick of guitar, so I said I'm a singer. And I walked up there and met Mark, met many others, and we went from there.
That's great, man. That is so cool. Now, we're missing a few boys today.
Yeah,
who are we missing?
We're missing the drummer. That's Jack, and his brother Mike, who's a bass player. They couldn't make it today. Jack has jet lag. He was at the dam.
Okay.
The dam. And
That
so,
damn, you check that
every
single time.
He's one of the top IT guys in the state, and he works hard hours. So, we told him to stay home and rest.
Well, we can talk a bunch of crap about them. They're not here.
Well, God damn you, Jack! Damn Jack! That's what
No,
I
that's
call the
really
dam.
cool. No, I understand, man. Everybody's worn out right now. Jeez. Bummer they can't be here, but we still got some really cool tunes from you guys. How long have you guys been playing? Like, how did you get into this, Francis? How did you start singing?
I started singing when I was really young. When I heard the Beatles. It's kind of like that song, Johnny was a schoolboy when I heard his first Beatles song.
There you go.
I was riding my tricycle. Vietnam was going on, and my aunt loved the Beatles and had a little AM radio she used to listen on, and they were on the radio all the time. And I used to, on my tricycle, I would kick back and rock out to them. So that was the beginning of what I thought I was something big in my persona. So
That's cool. That's a cool one. You didn't have to think about that. And I didn't bait these guys with the questions first. I'm just firing at them. Oh, Mark, tell us about you, a little bit about your background.
Oh, yeah. Growing up, probably before first grade, my mother, we'd always listen to 45s on the record player. And my older brother.
Wait, I don't mean to cut you off. This is great, though. You youngins?
Yeah. Oh!
Trivia question for the day.
What's that?
What's a 45? Go ask your mom. Wait, she may have to ask her mom, too, so it depends on who's listening.
A 45.
But we know, so if you do, comment below. We'll send you one. And we'll send you this cool little thing that comes with it. 45s came in two pieces. People don't know that.
that's right. They had a little thing in the middle. A little thing in the middle.
Without that, you had to get it perfect. It
I never could.
Yep, it was, and then halfway through the song, so spinning out. Anyways, I didn't mean to cut you off, but man, I couldn't resist
Good
that
call.
one.
Good
I couldn't
call. That's
resist
so
that
true.
one. So you guys are listening to those 45s.
It's true that people are still going back into the vinyl and dropping the needle down, but it started that, and my older brother playing drums, and I just used to mimic it, grab everything, and then all the classic stuff that we hear, it's still on the radio today. That's what kind of freaks me out. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was a kid, I was like 5, 7 years, 10 years old, and that shit's still on the radio. And so
those are the great
drumming's,
ones. Still here.
Yeah, drumming. It was. I finally got my drum set when I was like 12 years old, and I'd never stopped since then. And I always had passion for guitar, so I started that when I was in college, of all things. So, yeah, and then.
Who were some of your influences?
Well, very beginning.
I know there's like a bazillion of them, but let's get a
but
couple
narrow
of
it down.
names.
John Bottom was the biggest thing, and then Neil Peart, of course. And that was when nobody knew him. That was funny, people. And from there, all the other staples of like Aerosmith, and from there on, and of course, Jimmy Page is a guitar player, and always those in it, Alex Lifeson. They always got my attention on how they played. And then, and it just anything that popped up after that, that caught my attention. Even, disco songs, certain ones that just had that funky beat.
As a drummer, it really didn't. The beat was the beat. Didn't matter what's going on around it because you kind of go in your own little world and you're like,
But it was like I don't want to tell nobody, but I really dig this song.
Dude, everybody did. Everyone was so full of shit about that back then.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Then we
liked
started
disco
learning, like
behind
we were
there.
playing Kiss. I remember we had a rival come up, like, you playing Kiss. We were in high school playing Kiss, and people were like, that's rude. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Your buddies walk up to the house and you're playing Donna Summer.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the? That's my sister, dude. Shut up. I didn't even know you had a sister. Well, I do have a sister. Shut up.
I remember speed rock, speed metal came, and I would listen to Motley Crue, and people would call me a faggot because of that. I was like, what? I was like, wait a minute, they're all the metalheads, And
Right.
I was like, no, these guys are great, and I did the same thing too. I kind of like, oh yeah, these guys suck now, put them aside, but secretly love them,
Yeah.
I hear it.
The big thrash and glam wars.
Right.
And then somehow grunge came out on top. I was like, what the hell happened?
Oh, man.
I'm glad that was gone. It was
Binkies
like
and,
disco.
and backpacks. I mean, and girls with,
And no one secretly even like that. It was like,
happened?
ugh.
But
Well,
bottom
everything's
line,
back now. It's kind of cool because, a lot of the old sounds are coming back with the new bands, and you guys are doing that. You kind of definitely giving that kick. You got some songs here tonight, and they're all different. I mean, it's good. Like the way you sing them are all different. You pick 3 songs, and the way you approach it, your voice, it's cool. But your voice is really neat too.
Thank you.
Your drumming is really. That whole band is cool. You guys, let's check one out. Let's share one with everybody. We'll get into some more stuff. We're gonna listen to Lawless. Is that the first one we're gonna do tonight?
That's correct. Lawless in the streets.
Lawless in the streets. That's it. I'm sorry. When we put them up here, you see.
It's like we make our set list like that. We put the
Yeah, exactly. You guys always just give me whatever. Fake it, Jim. Do it. Fine. Lawless in the freaking. Never mind.
Streets,
So you gotta be careful. Lawless in the streets. Tell me who wrote this one.
Well, I wrote the words. Mark wrote the music, and Mark is like the he helps out with the sticky hooks.
Cool. Cool.
He's a hook writer. He's all hook, and he also helped push through the song. Because one thing I found out when I was writing music is that I would get stuck, and I couldn't go any farther.
You hit that wall every once in a while.
Yeah, I hit the wall every once in a while, like every time. So when I met Mark, Mark was like, "Oh, that's great. Just go ahead. It's right under your nose. It's easy. Just feel it." And sure enough, the songwriting became natural, and it's just natural with Mark too. I mean, we're good songwriters together.
Tell us about the song.
The song is about how I feel, what my persona is, how I felt about being young and having my mom, my dad, my family. I felt like I was a black sheep of the family all the time.
Okay.
So that's what that song's about.
No one can relate to that.
No, I know.
We're really reaching on this.
Right, I was reaching.
I love these songs. I love them.
Dig deep into this one.
I love all the black sheep stories.
being the wild child of the family.
They're more interesting. All right, here, you guys. Lawless in the Streets by Lawless Rocks.
Well, the whole song goes,
raised a wild child, daddy raised his hand. Brothers, sisters, all my love was raised. this alley.
That was Lawless in the Streets by
Yeah!
Lawless. Say no more. That was cool, man. That one's rocking. That was definitely rocking. You guys have a really neat sound. Like I said, you're kind of bringing back that good old feeling that. I don't know,
That rebellion.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Tell me something. We were discussing something a minute ago. I want you to share this with us. Tell us about that. This Feels Silly stage.
Oh well, you know, I when I was 18, I got into my first band, and I rock and rolled till I was about 28, 29 years old.
Oh, by the way, you guys, this is Francis again. I forget to mention who's talking.
Francis
It's
Leon.
easy. Francis has got the nice, clear voice, and Mark sounds like a drummer.
Sounds like a biker, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Like it plays drums. So go ahead, Francis.
you know, something had happened where I wanted to, I wanted materialistic goods. You know, I wanted to show people that I could do this and that, and you know, something happened. I wasn't happy, and all of a sudden I came back to rock and roll, and something clicked. It just something felt real spiritual, and I felt very comfortable doing it. And I really, you know, I don't regret anything, but you know, there was a few years that I didn't play rock and roll. I got back involved with it, and I tell you, I'm having a lot of great spiritual experiences with music, writing music with Mark and with the band Lawless here, because we're starting to write some new stuff. We got Mike Raper on the bass, Jack Raper on the drums. These two brothers are phenomenal. They're great. So maybe on the next podcast we'll have them.
Oh,
But,
absolutely.
you know,
Absolutely. You
that'd
guys
be
will be on a
awesome.
few more shows with us, too.
Excellent.
Yeah, you guys are off to a great start here, definitely. I'm running out of adjectives. Because you kind of explain, but they're hearing it right now, and they're going to hear a couple more different feelings, I should say, because you guys are covering different feelings of music here really, really well. Like the next one's not going to sound anything like that.
Right,
Even
right.
vocally, it's different.
We mean to be not different. We mean to just play from our hearts.
Right.
Develop with our writing. We developed an odd formula. You know.
Well, it's chemistry, like we were talking about before. You can play with 100 different people, and they can be awesome musicians, but you just don't click on a level of playing together.
Exactly.
You know, and then the guy that just walked out of the room with you, you know, that sounds bad, but the two of you that didn't work out goes right next door to your buddy, works out perfect, and then
Exactly.
that guy comes over here, works out perfect with this situation. You just gotta find the chemistry,
yeah.
and when it works, all kinds of stuff comes out. And I notice I do say it a lot about people being different, but everybody that's coming out new is different. It's all these new sounds. It's like everyone's like willing to like, oh, you know what? I've been in this band a long time and we really don't get along. And these are my friends. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I want to go try something else. It's like just explain to your friends you want to go jam with someone else too. You can be in a couple
Right.
bands if you had to. Go find that chemistry that works because you're so much happier. You're so much more in tune with yourself. You know, you
Right.
can like be calm. You can sleep. You're a lot more mellow. You look forward to practice. You look forward to that kind of stuff. Otherwise, you're like, gotta go put up with his pain in the ass again. You know, you don't want that.
Right,
You know,
get
so-
out of the closet.
There you go. There you go. Get out of the closet.
Get that bad out.
Let's hear another one. Let's hear this. This is cool. We're on a roll. What do you guys want to hear next? Think we got rear view or
Yeah.
We can do either one.
This one's rear view.
Tell us a little bit about this one now.
Mark came up with this hook, and he had it on. We have a little recording Zoom. It's a Zoom box, and this is what we brainstorm on. And he played a guitar lick, and I would take it home, and I would have it for a few weeks. And one night, I just decided to take out a little bit of angst. Write about girls is really really easy to me. So I went out.
Yeah, all we gotta do is just let it out when they're not around. You just let it all out.
Right. So this was about
Just write it down when they're not around.
This was about a serial cheater that I went out with, and I just love this girl, but it's just
Oh man, I think everyone's had to deal with that one girl you can't get over.
Yeah,
Craps
yeah.
on you with everybody.
Yes, that's so much material.
And you're still sitting there going, okay.
I never really have heartbreak because it goes right into writing because it's such good material, it's juicy stuff. So.
Everyone can relate with this one.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
So it's called Rear View because we're gonna. I attempted to put her into Rear View too many times, and I finally did it after about a few years.
Lesson learned. You guys get a jump start on this one, kids.
A little slow, but
listen and learn. This is Rear View from Lawless Rocks.
seen yourself to somebody else's eyes? Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror for the first time? Have you ever seen yourself to somebody's eyes? Pop, pop, baby, sweet, sweet love. Don't wanna cry, baby, not love I want. Pop, pop, baby, it's your tough luck. First time, baby, I'm not the bad one. Pop, pop, baby, sweet, sweet love. Don't wanna cry, baby, not love I want. Pop, pop, baby, it's your tough luck. First time, baby, I'm not the bad one. No, no. Yeah, I'm not the bad one. No, no, I'm not the bad, the bad, the bad. I'm not the bad one. I'm not the bad one. I'm not the bad, the bad, the bad. I'm not the bad one. I'm not the bad one. I'm not the bad, the bad, the bad. No, I'm not the bad one.
That was Rear View, like, see ya
You're out of
later. Finally.
I'm outta
After a
here.
few years.
It's such bullshit because she's gonna call him in like a week. She's gonna hear this and figure out who he's talking about.
I hope so.
Francis, honey, Francis.
You know how I see like Facebook posts like,
Are you
would
happy?
Well, they'd be like,
Are you
if
really
you're,
happy?
Don't you miss
I
me?
tell you,
Like
if
he's already getting
if
ready.
any one of my exes called me back, I would definitely,
Yeah, it's
definitely get involved again. I'm kind of lonely right now.
He forgets how soon they
Oh,
forget.
I got a broken forgetter.
All the pain that went into this song. Oh,
I need more material.
Oh. Oh, God. Guys are just as bad. I'm not getting beat up over this by a bunch of girls. Jay, you said this. No, I'm not. I just think it's
no.
freaking hilarious.
We love it. I love girls.
Because he's just a normal guy.
That's right. Red
He's an
blood
idiot.
American
You
boy.
know?
Just playing
It's like
from
the
the
rest
heart.
of us. We're just
Hey, I
fools.
want to make a shout out to Stephen Hastings. You know,
Steven, yeah, Steven, say hi. He's actually siding in here with us.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
hi, Stephen. Stephen's now our booking agent. You know, you believe it or not, I attempted to book my band, and I got a little flustered, confused, and couldn't make heads or tails of where we were playing, who booked us, and
Whose name is who?
Yeah.
But now you can call Second Motion Entertainment and Doug and
Second
Stephen
Motion
Hayes. That was such a
Entertainment.
shameless plug.
That's
oh, man,
right,
We're so
so-
good at that.
It gets straightened out.
But seriously, yeah, you guys are doing good. He's already on
If
top of
anyone
some
wants
stuff.
help, you can give me a call at Second Motion Entertainment at 623-216-3315. 623-216-3315. I'll hook you guys up.
Now that's a shameless plug.
Cool. Leave the 20. Leave the 20 on the table. There you go. Let's go. Hey, that's how we snuck him in here. Seriously, guys, give him a shout out. He's really doing good. If you guys are noticing out there, everyone's starting to work together, and a lot of fun stuff's happening. And all of a sudden, kaplop, we get locked down again. So when we get out of this lockdown, we'll be
this
kicking
bump.
butt. But if you think about it, this is the perfect opportunity while we're not all busy and scrambling for our shows this month. You guys can get on the phone and talk to each other and start building some bridges and help each other out, man. It's
That's
just
right.
that's what everybody's doing, and it's working out really well.
That's what it's all about.
You
Building
betcha.
relationships, building bridges.
So, tell me, Mr. Mark.
Yes, sir.
Mark. You ever have any lessons? Did you have any training? Did you learn by yourself? Did you
The
just
drumming was, ear training for just putting on the albums. I think we know about
yeah.
albums.
That's how most of us
And,
did it as kids. Yeah, listen
and
over and over.
just kept learning songs after songs.
What was your first kit? You remember?
It was called Clear Sound. It was
Clear Sound.
It was an old from an old store, which right before I bought it, I was in there.
Like what?
Getting it?
Woolworth?
Yeah. Axe Handlers, I think it was something like that.
Wow.
That was way
That
back
rings
there.
a bell. That's wow.
And it was almost close to downtown Phoenix. And then they had to rush me out of there because they're like, Kiss is coming for a promotion thing here. It was like first time Kiss was playing in Phoenix, and I was like, motherfuckers. So, anyways, Clear Sound, and I ended up with Tama, which I still have the kit. Actually, it's old. It's It's all called, I don't know what they call that one. I forget. But it's a Tom kit.
Oh, I'm getting old and I forget.
Yeah, I'm getting old and I forget. Yeah.
We're all getting old and forgetting. Hence, from getting, you know.
We're not getting older, like, mentally at all. Actually, I think we're all kind of going a little weird. Or I think we're just, like, kind of Peter Panning it. I think we're all, like, virtually 12 if you're a musician. Yeah. You know you are. You have definitely that kid in you.
I'm an eternal teenager.
So I don't say we're getting old. I just say we're getting achy. We're getting sore.
Well, yeah. You know, plus, I'm not paying as much attention to stuff as I used to.
You wake up with that big stretch. I'm a rock star. As you reach for your ibuprofen.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I finished up learning guitar. Yeah, going to college, and it was classical. But I only hung with that for a little bit. I just had to go. I just wanted to play rock and roll.
What was your what was your first guitar then?
It was an oddball guitar. It was called the Sting, and it was kind of it had a chopped off neck, you know, the tuner's down there, but now I just have a Stratocaster, and also
of course, true guitar player.
And I have the cheap copy of an Explorer.
Okay.
So
we're not big on equipment. We're just big on balls.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
That's what it is. You know, we don't have.
Are you sure? Because you guys are like,
it's all hard on.
Are you sure it's not the other way around here? Wait a minute, because you guys are like those dudes that drove the big trucks in high school. It's like he's missing something. So I see you guys got all these big old amps.
That was one of the prerequisites for the Raper Brothers.
Yeah,
we said if you guys got equipment, you could be in our band.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It's all there.
What's your audition? What kind of gear you got?
Yeah. Can you bring it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Remember back in those days, like your buddies, like you didn't give a shit what they could do. Like you seriously see what they're walking in the studio with. You're like, oh, what is that? Oh yeah, we can keep him. He's got a nice board.
Yeah, exactly.
Size of that amp, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh man, we'll work with that. We'll guide him through it. We'll work with it.
And then you got to bring the singer a microphone so he can plug it in.
What's your either one?
Yeah, exactly. I don't carry nothing but a tune.
Did you have any training, Francis?
Vocally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. You know, I had many vocal teachers actually. I can't remember most of their names, but a couple of them are like Sebastian Bach. His name was Sebastian Bach. Related to Bach, by the way. And he was a vocal coach for me back in the late 80s. Okay. Also, Thomas Collette. Thomas Collette, very good vocal coach. That's my last vocal teacher. And I took some lessons from a young man named Patrick who took lessons from Master Kyle, who trained the Seattle artists like Jeff Tate.
Okay.
Crazy on You. Ann Wilson, Nancy Wilson. Also, he trained Eddie Vedder. Things like that. And he's a vocal master, and he took lessons from him, and I learned a lot from him. But basically, just singing when I was annoying the shit out of my family. I would sing everything every time I responded.
One of those families that would rather have you play drums. You know,
Probably.
that bad. Like I'd rather
the
listen
horn.
to that shit than this.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
No trumpet, no singing.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, my mom was my worst critic.
Oh, my mom was. It still is my spirit crusher.
Yeah.
She just wants anything
lift
I
you
like.
up and tell, oh, this is
smash.
great. But
Yes.
do you have to do that all the time?
She appreciated my voice, and then when I became a rock singer, it was like, my mom's like Carrie's mom from the movie.
Oh,
yeah. So, but I love her.
It's hard to be a musician's mom.
I don't
it
think my
really
mom's
is.
going to listen to this, by the way.
I hope not. But I'll send it
she's
to her.
going to laugh if she does. Oh my goodness, you guys are cracking me up. All right, I got to ask this: what's your worst Spinal Tap story? You've all seen that movie, correct? Like the worst thing that's your biggest nightmare that's ever happened in the United States. A good one. It doesn't have to be like no one's limb came off. Unless you want to go graphic, that's fine. Or someone stepped on your whatever. You sat on your nuts behind the drum kit. You ever see a drummer do that though? That quick adjustment. Oh, I told you not to wear boxers, idiot.
I've never seen that.
Oh, I used to have a drummer. I think he had oversized nuts or something. Because man, it was like, oh.
One time, used to be a bar here called Hollywood Alley.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And we're playing. I'm looking, and the power box is in flames.
Oh,
and it was
shit.
like,
I don't mean to laugh, but at that moment you're like, oh crap. So I'm just laughing at your
and
reaction.
we're like, okay. I'm out of here. We all jumped out. But the other one, Francis, before we knew each other, we were at a party, and I was playing at the party, and it went violent. And this guy showed up, thought he had a sword, like a pirate sword.
great.
No, Civil War sword.
Civil War sword.
Either way, sword.
And we
sword,
both
whatever,
like
it's-
we're talking about it, like,
hail
hey,
somebody.
I was there, but it was really very. I mean, it was movie-esque. You know, it was like so bad. It's like, wow, I can't believe it's happening. And so that's those things. But I've never really experienced anything like that ever again. But that was bad. I mean, people were getting bashed up pretty bad.
I have a couple
Horrible,
real quick.
man. Yeah,
There was
definitely.
a bar called the Bootleggers.
Oh, dude, I set the bootlegger on fire. I'm the asshole
I
that.
did. I was
Did
going
you
to tell
do
that
too?
story.
You got that?
What
Did
do
you
you
too?
mean
We both, dude. Seriously?
I-
Yes,
Gloria?
Awesome. Oh, dude, she chased me around that damn bar for. Oh my
Well,
god. And Bill? Yeah, they were like.
Gloria and
"Oh."
Bill. I ordered fries, and they turned the fryer back on because there's short on cash or something. They're trying to keep the place alive.
Right, right.
And all of a sudden, the fucking place went up in flames.
Boom.
Boom. The
That was it.
fire department.
No, I started the stage on fire.
Oh,
second
okay,
time.
good.
When they right after they
Mine were
remodeled
fries.
It, right after they remodeled it, you burned it down. Well, you finished the job because right after they remodeled it, I was a jackass. I started something on fire. I was some kind of flag. I'm whipping it around, and the pieces start falling off.
Oh.
And then the carpet, of course, goes up on the second tier. And now it's spreading everything. Oh, this is a cool part of the show, And this
Right?
is
Rhode Island.
So
no.
no shit. So my girlfriend at the time grabbed something, started putting the flames out over here. Everything was going crazy. But that same show, I wound up spray painting a bunch of shit on the back wall without realizing I had done it. We had this big like tarp thing over there. I didn't realize that they had put up the wrong thing, and then I was supposed to write out this like graffiti thing, and it went through it. So when we pulled everything down, not only did I char the whole fucking second thing and part of the ceiling, but I also left my frickin' ass mark all over the back wall. It was black with this big bright color. Dude, she would have beat my little ass, dude. And I think I was like the youngest kid playing there. No, there was one other little bass player. He was like 11 or something playing. And like my drummer at the time was really young. But I
think
must
I
have been
see it.
like 15 or 16 when they let us play there. And she was, maybe 17. But it was so funny. But she wouldn't have beat my ass, dude. Bill was gonna strangle me, but I was back in there painting it up, helping them put everything down. They definitely put me to work, but
Good.
shit,
All right.
crazy episodes.
Good
But you had to go and just make it easy. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna do the work. I see how he is now, right? I'm just gonna kick back. Yo, how about some fries, huh? Dude, get the fuck
Watch
out of here
this
now.
shit.
Watch
Wait,
this. Watch me bring this place down, baby. You thought Stark pulled some shit?
Yeah,
Watch
exactly.
this shit,
That's
right?
right. So Bill went to go pull the fire extinguisher where the powder comes out, pulled it, and it went poof, and a little just,
Shit.
and you should see Gloria's face when that happened. But
Oh my
anyways,
God.
God bless
So,
them.
we all have
Oh, I
fire
loved them to
stories.
death. Oh god, yeah, we all got over that one. But they were such a big help to me back then. They were like our link in the metal blade back then.
Oh, they weren't they?
Yeah,
They were the
yeah.
original
They
fucking
gave
thrash
everybody a
moshers.
good, yeah, they gave you a big chance. They
The
would
Crash.
give us all
Remember the
kinds
Crash?
of crap. Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Good times back then. Wow, we're aging ourselves, but hey, it's
Oh,
Hey, those were the days.
starting to see some new bands around here coming back with that sound.
right.
Looks looking good. Okay, give me a couple of your worst like struggles as a musician. Like a moment. I know that you went through your silly spot where you thought stuff like that, but what was one of your hardest things? And if it involves someone's name, just leave the name out. But did you ever have a moment where like you really were done almost? The struggle would kind of come back in.
No, yeah, definitely. I think that there's moments where you have an incredible amount of stress, and you think that this can kill the band right now. But you got to come to terms with yourself and say, hey, we'll try to take it easy. We'll try to write it out. And things like that. It happens, every now and then.
Yeah, it's so hard sometimes. You have issues, you got to leave them at the door.
Exactly.
But sometimes as hard as you try to leave them there, sometimes you make it worse. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to come in and go, dude, it's like, I'm having a crap day. I'm really trying to leave it there. Let me just vent for a couple minutes. And then, sometimes that helps.
Yeah.
And your bandmates are cool usually because they'll say, let's work it out. Let's
Sure.
talk you through it, see what we
And,
can do,
you have
let's
to have
practice.
Yeah,
gotta have that
once again, you have
family.
to have a strong enough ego to move through this. Whether
Sure.
a band disses you, I've been dissed by a band where I wrote music and they just didn't like it.
Right.
And it's like
We
the
all go
chemistry
through
is
that. Yeah,
off.
the chemistry thing again. Yeah.
So I
that's when the
recorded
ego
it.
really gets in the way too. You
Right.
forget, you're just like, shit, it's not personal. It just doesn't work with you.
Right, and it's like I recorded it, and then they didn't record the song. They didn't put it on the song, and they let it as an instrumental, and things hurt like that. So I had to get over that stuff like that. Had to move on, and little things like that happen all the time. But I grow from them,
Yeah.
It's about growth, and it's about, like you said, building relationships, building bridges.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the whole thing.
So,
Right.
and you know, getting rid of toxic people. You know.
Yeah.
You know, that was a bad scene.
Absolutely, yeah. You got to keep it away from you. It's good to have, and not the people that are saying, "Dude, come on, you could have done better than that," or "That was a shit night." Not those kind of people, because you need your honest friends.
Right,
But
right.
the people that can just bring everybody down like that, horrible. So everybody knows what you're doing. I just wanted to clarify for some people are kind of new at this.
Exactly.
Well, did you ever have a total nightmare moment, like a struggle moment?
Yeah.
Other than, you know,
Well-
your own self.
Well, it was self, but the other one is like was an original band in the '90s, and we were working with a person that helped even the Gin Blossoms get there moved up. So he was working with us, and we were learning all the key factors on how to write and tour at the same time. And then he was, you know, moving us through. And but everybody went on to self-destructive mode, you know, and he saw that, and he was like, he gave us like one talk. I'm not going to deal with it,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And so everybody was like, we're on board, okay? And then, you know, next thing, you know,
Kablam.
nobody's on board.
Right.
And it was, yeah.
That
You
happened
know,
a lot back
it's drugs,
then, too.
drugs and
Yeah.
alcohol.
That was
Yeah.
the big one back then.
Yeah, the era of decadence.
So the
Yeah, it really
power,
was. It really
yeah.
was.
the power of fun supposedly took over the passion.
We are the kids of the hippies, don't forget, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Blame them, right?
right.
So that
No, so we just
lifestyle-
had to do it one better.
That's
You know what
right,
I mean?
right.
So we just had to take it up a level, like every generation does.
Up a
things.
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, you know, come on.
So we live and learn, and so yeah, this music was written just from the heart, and how it just matched up, and I love it too. You know, it's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I like to hear.
It's really cool. Let's get to another one here. We got one more song on our list for you tonight. This is "In Her Eyes," and I can't wait to hear the story in this one. This is the callback song, right? when the chick from Riverview is coughing back. This is what she's gonna sing to her.
Yeah. Baby, I didn't
Don't
mean
you
all
know?
that.
Are you happy? Are you really? I'm sorry. I'm just kind of laughing.
Well, this
I've
song-
been there too, man. I'm an idiot too. We all are.
This
It's
song's a
funny.
miracle song because we had it all like kind of structured in our minds, but we just when we were in the studio, it just went, "Oh, let's just go for it," and
In other words, we didn't know what we were doing,
yeah.
Just threw
and
it
we
in
just
there.
laid it down in the studio.
Nice. Some of the best things come out like that.
Right.
So
And the
it's one of those
storyline
moments.
is, of course, another.
Well, it's about wanting to look into somebody's eyes all night and all morning long.
Let's check it out. This is "In Your Eyes"
Come on.
by Lawless
In your
Rock.
Good times. I remember. Walking down the street just the other day. Talk about the things we did, baby, when we used to play. The taste of you, the dreams we built, still lingers in her eyes. Horoscope I read every single day, like what you want to, what you do, where you gonna play. The taste of you, the dreams we build, still lingers
guys, you're listening to James C. Stark Radio, and we have Lawless Rocks in the house. And that was in her eyes. In her eyes, in her eyes, in her eyes. What exactly landed in her eyes? Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
Yeah,
Actually, go ahead. It's your rating. I'll give you shit.
Well, that's a good question too. I
See, I
mean,
knew you were going to go somewhere with
it took out her eye. I think. I'm not sure. It's pretty powerful.
I love this one. How do you guys prepare for a show personally? Like, what do you have your moment? What's your little thing?
My little thing is probably to think about people that are close to me, family. Even though I don't think of them much, but it's a time to think about
You go
them.
into more of a spiritual mode, don't you?
Yeah,
Like
more a
connection
spiritual
kind of
mode.
a
I
thing
need
that
I
you
need a
kinda get
connection.
into.
I need to be centered because I need to make sure whatever I say in between a song is going to be centered with what I firmly believe in, and not nothing too outlandish too. And
Right.
I'm always thinking
Your
of
balance.
the show. Right, the balance.
Whatever
a very
balance, whatever your balance is that
What-
makes you feel good.
Whatever's
that's what you're
strong
finding
with
it.
me. Yes,
Yeah, very
my
good.
core beliefs.
Mark, what are you doing?
From that day on, when we're doing the show, I look at it to do the best.
He carries my
Folks.
equipment in.
Yeah. Do I?
I
Oh
am
yeah, the
Mark.
microphone. Wait a
I
minute.
don't carry anything but a tune.
I am Mark. I'm here for the gear.
I'm here. Just enjoy and share that with the audience. To connect with the audience is my most important thing.
What's going on in your head right before that? I mean, you're on stage and you're ready. You're just about to let's go into your head right there. to
Oh,
start
praying
it.
that everything works.
Everybody hits the right chord. We'll all start with the same song.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah, I guess that
But
would be,
actually, I always
that
go
would
back
make
to
me
drums
balanced.
because you play both of them. So I always go back with drums on you like that. And you're such an awesome guitar player.
I was
so
so-
that's it. But the drummer's doing his thing, and you're just like,
Yeah.
what am I going to do? I get it though, totally.
I was told, at an early age, when I was 18 in my first band, that whatever we do, practice means everything.
Yeah.
But you know what? When we play out, which we were only playing parties at that time, don't worry about it. Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun. So it was something that I do when I'm on stage. Is I got to get my bandmates comfortable.
Yeah.
Because everyone
Yeah,
wants to
right.
play real fast.
Right, yeah.
And get
Oh,
out of sync,
definitely,
and we
yeah.
can't hear each other. So it's got to be, calm everyone down.
Oh, the quickest way to do that is you. Yeah, you have.
Yes,
to,
I have to
right.
come up to them, put my hand on their shoulder, and say, "Hey, we're ready for the big time." Or after this gig, we're going places, and and say funny things
Bring
in
them
their ear,
back
and that's
in.
it.
Bring them back in. It's like,
bring 'em
yeah,
in.
reel in. Slow
Yeah.
down, little buddy.
Yeah,
You
slow
get so
down.
excited,
isn't it?
yeah.
I'm usually the one that's too fast.
I noticed this was really funny. I noticed that a lot of bands right after we got to come out of our last lockdown, that all their sets were going 90 miles an hour. They were so excited to get out and play as much as they could.
Cram it in.
They crammed so
Sounds
much. Oh my
familiar.
god, it was fun. Like they got through their set and they're like, "Oh, we're out of tunes. Like, are we out of time?" I'm like, "Dude, you're like 20 minutes in. Dude, we're going with our set. Well, then play it again. We missed half the first.
yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
but it was
so
funny.
true.
They're like, "Whoa!" But I noticed that with a lot of them. It was cute. It was funny though. And it was a good thing. Oh man, what's your plans coming out of the COVID crisis here? You guys got any shows coming up after that?
Well, that would be up to Stephen Hastings. What's his phone number again, Stephen?
That segue. You like all that we did on? Three of us, man, right there. Stephen, fire away. What's your number again? People may need you.
Second Motion Entertainment, 623-216-3315. Look for Lawless Rocks at the Blues next month in August, if we're out of lockdown by then. You can follow me on Facebook at Second Motion Entertainment, and you can see all my shows I have coming up.
Round Steven.
Yeah, right.
Steven!
I'm not really well. I may act well and I may act happy and excited, but I really need my second stimulus check.
Yeah.
It sure looks promising.
Oh man. You're
I
right.
read about it every day.
I need my 12 stimulus check.
Yeah, and then every time I read about it, it's always like,
Oh, it's
Just
what
crazy.
can you expect?
All right, let's not go there. That's a
Oh,
whole
I'm
other
sorry.
interview.
I'm
No,
sorry.
don't be sorry, because I'll get raging too on this
All
one. It's
right.
crazy.
I'll get raging.
What kind of advice would you like to give to newer bands, young ones? The older ones I've learned, but the young kids that are starting out, what kind of advice would you give them? They're just forming their first bands, just getting their instruments down.
I would probably say just what Dave Grohl would say. Just
What
do
would
it.
Dave Grohl say?
He would say, "Be terrible, and get better."
Yeah. Just be yourself. That's
Be
perfect. Yeah,
yourself.
just get out there and just be who you are right
Improve.
there. Screw it all up and just
Fuck it up.
Everything.
Walk in
Yeah.
and say, we're here to
Record
fuck
it
shit
all.
up and fuck it up. You know?
yeah.
And then it gets better from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Record every idea you have because every idea is a good idea.
Always too, and you don't have to walk
Always.
around with those little recorders anymore. Your phone can record stuff. Even if you're humming it in your head,
Yeah.
hum it out
All
on
it
that
takes-
phone.
Hum it on
'Cause
your
you're gonna-
phone.
Middle
All
of the
it
night, you're
takes
not
is-
gonna remember it in the morning. We know that. If you
Use
don't
your
put it down.
recorder. Use your memo. If you have words,
Yeah,
use
anything
recorder
like
All
memo.
it takes is that one, little rhythm and that one hook line of words.
Yeah, because fleeting.
Or a-
Your
a
thoughts are
word,
fleeting,
yeah,
and they'll go
that's it.
away. You can't get them back. So you might as well capture them.
Yeah. Don't rely on your memory.
Lightning in the phone. Bam.
There you go.
Look it up.
Where can we hear the rest of this album? Where can your fans hear you? See you? The Facebook page we have.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on Facebook at Lawless Rocks, and we also have a press kit at lawlessrocks.live. You can listen to these songs on there.
Yeah, that's what we're asking. If they want to, is there anywhere they can buy it?
That's lawlessrocks.live.
Are we on
That's
Spotify or
being
anything
set
yet?
up
Is
now.
there that's our next step here, right?
It's being set up, but I honestly, I'm so happy to play. I'll give this shit away.
That's
I mean,
how
it's
most
like-
of us feel. We just like get off and say, here you go.
It's like,
take it,
hey, who
please.
wants it? Just
Just
contact me. Contact me on Facebook. Go to our Lawless page. I'll send you one.
Hey,
I'll
there
send
you
you a
go.
CD.
Okay, cool.
Lawless Rocks.
Well,
Anything on YouTube?
A lot of shitty videos.
But there is of us.
Well, you guys are you guys have been hidden for a while now. You put
Yeah.
this really cool album together, and now we're just starting to pop up and say hello.
No,
so-
but we want to make an album.
But we want- but we
want to make a video. I'm sorry.
Right, so, but that's, I'm just asking now. So, like, our next one,
Oh,
we'll be able to tell them where we can buy it
we
by then
do.
and everything else.
We
'cause
do have a video. I kind of lost.
It's an age thing. It's all good. Just
Kinda
Francis
lost
is
it
over
in-
here.
on
Just
YouTube.
seen his eyes roll back and everything was funny.
Anyways,
thought he was
you know what?
stroking out for a
Can I
second.
press
but
this
we're
pause
good.
button?
I know. Yeah. He may have to. The way he's shaking over here, I don't know. He's turning colors.
Cut it. Okay. All right. I guess there's really no place where you can find us except right here.
Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation. Whew, man, Alzheimer's is kicking in.
You can find them on ReverbNation.com. Search in Lawless Rocks, and there's about 7 songs on there.
And that's why we have you, Steven.
Ta-da!
There is no YouTube videos yet. There is nothing on the Facebook page
Geriatric
yet.
band care by Steven. Man, I'm telling you. He's going to start a whole new, he's
Steven,
going to
get
start
my
a
wheelchair.
whole new thing. He's going to start
We need help.
He pulling up in front of the home. All right, suckers, let's go. Wheel your asses out here. We got a show to do.
Yeah, but wait till you see these guys jam. Wait till you see us.
But if you go to Facebook.com, type in Lawless Rocks, they'll pop right up. Follow that page. I'll be updated with new music videos releases, new albums releases, new singles releases, and we'd love to have you guys as a follower.
Very
Awesome,
cool. Good plug. All right,
That's
you
what I'm
guys.
saying.
Anything we didn't cover that you guys want to go over today? Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans or the new fans that you're about to have here? 'Cause they're gonna love this stuff.
We love you first of all. Anything, all we do when we write music and play for music is want this. That's
all
all
we
we
want.
want. We're not doing it for the money.
He wasn't slapping his ass, by the way. Some of us want that, though. Just letting you know. Some of us.
But
Not
that-
saying who,
I
but
tell you, that's it. I mean,
private messages.
but we love you. I have 420 followers on Facebook, just coming out of the box. We love those people. We haven't been interacted with him. We're kind of like Nigel. We're all the band. The whole band is like 4 Nigels in this band.
Spinal Tap, guys. Look that up. Those you youngins, you have no idea, kids. But the rest of y'all know what he's talking about, kids.
So we're
We all have little
we're
Nigel
coming
in us.
alive. We're like
Man.
we're like a sleeping rock and roll monster that's finally waking up.
Oh, that is great. Man, it is, though. The whole album is really cool. I got to hear the whole thing. But I like these two, but there's a lot more that are really cool.
Yeah.
Check them out, too, guys. They're gonna actually tease this over to The Beat Goes On, our other show on here, and Larry King's going to get them on rotation, so you guys can check out the whole thing there, too. And we'll keep you updated on other cool stuff coming up. Now, if you guys want to be part of the show, make sure you give us a buzz. 623-910-0265. Again, that's 623-910-0265. You've been listening to the Jim Stark Show on James E. Stark Radio. And don't forget check out our other show, The Beat Goes On, with host Larry King, our mama bear of the scene. And don't forget to hit up our sponsors. Let me give you one more plug, Jen, while these guys are doing something for me. You guys, if you want your little mangy dog clean, clip the tips of those little nails, just clean them up, those little mud pits. You know how stinky they get. Give Jenny a call, 708-642-2323. Again, that is 708-642-2323. Or give her an email at jennylistens@gmail.com. She never listens to me or her mother. jennylistens@gmail.com. She's awesome. Steven, she did your dog.
Yes, she did.
Seriously, she did. Well, she did, Steven. Dog. I got you, Jen. Zing! I'm going to pay for that. But seriously, you had a good experience with her.
I had an amazing experience. I give her a 10.
And
She was at my house in 40 minutes. She did her nails, gave her a bath, and my dog still has her bandana on. It's been a week.
Oh, awesome. I forgot she said those little cool bandanas they get. So it's cool. She has a whole bunch of stuff. So give her a call one more time. It's Jenny at 708-642-2323. And that's no bones about it. Dog grooming. Thanks, guys. Gentlemen, anything else? Anyone you want to thank? Or
Yes.
Plug out? Yes. Go right ahead. We're not in a hurry.
Big
So
shout
just go
out
to
to Jack Raper and Mike Raper. Believe it or not, that's his last name.
Oh, yeah,
but
that's cool.
it's a
It's
real
all
last name.
in the text. It's
And
all
it
how
is.
you use it.
It is, and and big shout out to them. They couldn't make it today.
I can't wait to meet you guys, by the way.
Yeah, wait till you meet them.
You guys are awesome musicians. I
Wait
got
till
to
you
tell
meet
you
them.
right
They're
now. I love your
awesome.
stuff.
So I want maybe when we do our next podcast. So
Oh, of course, we'll have them all in, or we'll chuck you two, have those two, in, and we'll talk all that smack behind the scenes like we did about those two. It'll be
Exactly.
great. We really didn't. They have proof that we didn't. These guys snuck a camera in here. My favorite, right?
God,
We're
it's all on tape.
gonna have words about that. But they, anyways, it's really cool. But you guys that missed it, you brothers, hit up your boys here so you can see exactly how much fun we had. So anyways, if you guys are ready, why don't you go ahead and take us out of here?
All right, this is Francis, singer for
This is Mark.
and we're with Lawless Rocks, and you're listening to Jane C. Stark Radio. Now that's Janie with a Y, right?
Nice. Yeah. He's such a sweetheart. You guys, thank you so much for listening, and always stay awesome. Peace out.